Vitali will never come home. Now look, I heard recently or a month ago he got arrested in the Philippines. I don't know what he did, but apparently he was harassing people and apparently he will never be home again.
So a couple of months back, an OG YouTube prankster turned IRL streamer named Vitali got himself in trouble over in the Philippines. And at first it really just seemed like the latest idiot who travels abroad documenting their crimes for the world to see, really believing he is truly invincible.
Can I shove this up your booty?
What?
Is that okay or no? They won't recognize me.
They're gonna call more security with that one.
Did he just steal this? Yo, what?
I have a question for you. I'm the new general in town, mother.
Even when he went to the police station, and especially at his public press announcement, he was still openly mocking their people, and basically he made it seem like the entire situation was an absolute joke to him, laughing and taking the time to make faces for the camera. But quickly, Vitali would face the wrath of the Philippines government, their president Bongbong Marcos, and the Secretary of Government John Vic Romulo. While he awaits his trial, Vitali has been thrown in their immigration detention center, and we've already—
You can't just go around in different countries just acting a fool and expect not to get dealt with, bro. Like, what are we talking about? You over here stealing stuff, recording people in public? Like, come on, man.
Discussed how vile and disgusting these living conditions are, with men stacked up on each other at all times due to overcrowding, rats and other vermin running around 24/7, no access to showers or air conditioning, limited access to
I know, it stinks in there. Damn. Hey, GG's, man. Hey, that's what you get.
Food, and absolutely no medical attention, while this entire place looks absolutely vile.
Shut up, Chad. Stop scaring my mom. I'm not going to jail. I'm literally gonna have fun, talk to girls, eat some ice cream. I'm not doing anything fucking— Mom, I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just hyping up with the chat. Let me just walk.
This aged horribly. Absolutely horribly.
Walk around. I'm literally gonna talk to girls, talk to strangers. I'm not gonna mess with the cops. Fucking calm them down. You need a fucking chill pill, bro. Always trying to ruin the vibes.
Why are you talking to your mom like
several
this?
Clips to show you guys today from Vitali's last stream before he got detained. This was actually the day after he did all that bullshit out in public, and just watching this stream back, it's very clear to me that he was extremely paranoid. His mom was very worried about him being arrested, and he was—
Hold on.
He was extremely paranoid. His mom was very worried.
This is his mom? This is his mom. Hold on, Miss Vitali. What you doing, man? What you talking about? Why are you not listening to your moms, man? Come on.
About him being arrested, and he was also clearly intoxicated or under the influence of some other substance running around the streets, while also still harassing people despite apparently trying to be on his best behavior.
I know, but let's just walk around and have fun. I'm not gonna fuck around with anybody for now. We'll see how long it lasts. The shots are kicking in.
The shots? Oh, that nigga took horse tranquilizer. Or he could have just drank alcohol. I don't know. Yo, what is wrong with this nigga? Is the views worth it?
I came to this country and somebody told me to take this rhino pill. You know rhino?
No
It's
idea.
like a pill.
Okay.
So I took it and my pee won't go down. What do I do? Okay.
Release yourself, mate.
Do you think your wife can help me? No.
Yeah, I'm not finna lie. Lock him up for at least 5 years, man. What the hell?
Okay, I'm
That's
so
weird.
sorry.
Air conditioning, eh? Can I make love to you? Sexy time? Kiss, kiss, LOL.
Yo, what is wrong with this
I'm in a new
guy?
country and my mom is scared for me. She says I'm gonna go to jail. Do I look like I will go to jail? Thank you.
Yeah, Texas
thank you.
Red House
But
Philippines.
can I ask you a serious question? Can I have your number?
No, sir.
Okay, next time. When you're 04, got you.
Now after
What? Calling her a whore for no reason is crazy.
over 7 weeks of living in these conditions, we have several updates on the state of Vitali's mind, as well as where and when this case will be moving forward. And let me just tell you guys right off the bat, it's not looking good for this guy. Now, a lot of this information is coming from the Philippine media company GMA Integrated News. They often are the ones to have access to quotes from the president and other people involved in handling this situation. That's where this guy Romula comes in to say that Vitali actually wrote him a letter begging for his freedom. This news anchor comes on and explains that in his note, Vitali claims he is developing mental health issues during his time at the detention center.
I wouldn't be surprised. It probably smells like absolute piss in there, man. And then you got the rats and fleas and all of them bugs in the center, man. Nah, bro, that's not livable conditions.
Waking up to rats in your face and the smell of piss in the corner piling up will do that to a man. But honestly, this is an Asian country, dude. They do not want to hear about your mental health issues.
Exactly.
I mean, honestly, that's the exact lesson that they wanted to teach his ass. Like, this is not a game. It's also very ironic because Vitali is likely the type of person to clown on someone for saying they have depression or anxiety, but now he wants to use it as his scapegoat to freedom.
Yo, wasn't he doing pred catches a while ago? What happened to him doing pred catches? Now he's over here doing degenerate shit in different countries, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't think the pred catches was as genuine as you made them be.
Game over, brother. I'm gonna go get arrested.
Harassment?
Yes, I am. Nope, mission's not completed if I'm not arrested. I love you guys.
On the other hand, Romula describes Vitali as an undesirable alien who overstepped his boundaries out in public.
For sure.
He's suffering from mental health issues daw.
Issues? Ano yung pakiusap niya?
Na kung pwede i-drop na yung mga kaso, na hingi siya ng patawad.
Yeah, so basically this guy does not give a fuck about any of that. He basically said, "Oh, you poor little piss baby." And I'm just gonna go out on a limb and guess that as Vitali lays his head on the stomach of a shirtless Asian man, while bugs are flying around his face and he has withdrawals from not being on steroids and other drugs he was likely abusing, he really wishes that he hadn't acted like such an asshole to this guy Romula's face over and over again. I mean, y'all know that Romula saw that shit on playback and thought, "Oh, you think you're better than us? You think this shit is a joke or the Philippines ought to be fucked with?"
Nah, he looks like a... Yeah, no, let's go back to the smile.
Oh, you think you're better than us? You think this shit...
This the Homelander smile, I'm not finna lie. Exact smile Homelander would give. I'm not gonna lie. This is a devious, very devious smile. I don't like that.
It is a joke or the Philippines ought to be fucked with? Well, I'm gonna make sure to really fuck you up now. I'm gonna make it my personal mission. And so he's saying, fuck the mental health, these actions will not be overlooked, and that Vitali will be facing 3 charges soon, all for unjust fixation, which is essentially like a disturbing the peace charge, with the key caveat being that this is a crime that occurred without violence. It does seem like the ones pressing these charges are the 2 security guards who he was messing around with.
Yeah, why are you messing with security guards, man? That's just stupid. That's stupid. Civilians is one thing, but security guards, bro, they will arrest you.
Stealing their bikes, their hats, and trying to make a mockery of these men. Now, the rumor was that after he got detained, Vitali actually tried to buy these guys off in the form of a financial settlement for them to drop these charges. But they apparently held strong and wanted to see this man convicted. After all, despite what some of these influencers might think, you can't just always throw money at your problems and expect them to go away. I really do believe that some of these guys think that because they hand out money on camera, they can do whatever they want.
I will call the police, call the police, call the police, and I'll show what I did for the country. How much I donated to the poor, what I did in the hood. Call the police. I'm not.
This doesn't matter if you donated to the poor. If you still committed a crime, that game is game. I'm sure Diddy and Jeffrey Epstein donated plenty of money to the poor. But at the same time, they still diddled the poor too. Let's keep it a beam. So like, let's not act like that's not the truth. You can't buy your way out of your bad actions just by doing good things.
I'm not even gonna get into that, bro. I'm not, bro. It's insane. Praying for people, freaking donating to the kids. It's never good enough for anybody, bro. I swear, bro. I need to make my own fucking YouTube kick.
Because you're harassing people, bro.
Sometimes it really is about the principle of what you did to someone. And in this case, they want to set the example that their country...
Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, bro, you're disrupting the peace, man. You're disrupting the peace. These people are just trying to work, bro. You're over here just doing too much.
It's not to be fucked with.
Batay sa resolusyon ng prosecutor's office ng Taguig, merong sapat na ebidensya para magkaroon ng reasonable certainty of conviction para sa krimeng unjust vexation.
If I end up in jail, you know where to find me. If I don't respond to your text, I'm going ballistic right now by myself. So
now, something else he notes here is that they did recently drop those theft charges. I'm not sure if these stemmed from the incident where he got on the cop's bike and kind of...
He actually took the bike. Oh yeah, he's stupid. He's actually stupid. What are we talking about? Why did you get on the bike?
drove away, or maybe when he tried to steal those fans or that mask from that store, but they did indeed drop that charge. Though it does look like they are certain of the public disturbance.
Nigga, yo, this guy's insane. Why are you trying to, like, arch your way into, like, the goddamn x-ray? What are we talking about, man?
So they want to hit him with
if
those
I'm a
three
security guard, I'm
charges of
smacking
that
him on the
unjust
butt.
vexation, which is actually pretty good news for Vitali in the
Pause.
end. I really thought that they were going to throw the book at him.
The civil trial, I don't know, it's civil criminal, maybe it's criminal, it'll maybe last 2 to 3 years. Then the minimum charge, I think, will be 5 years per guilty verdict.
But here is the part where
5
it really
years
looks
is
like
crazy.
Vitali is fucked. Because even though he would likely only spend 1 to 4 years behind bars for these 3 charges, when he actually gets out, there is literally nowhere for him to go, because he was a green card holder here in America, and was also still a citizen of Russia where he is from. But now representatives from the Philippines have been calling around, and neither America nor Russia is choosing to accept him in the event that he does get deported. Russia
Yeah, he's cooked. He's fried. So, damn, not only did they take his freedom, but they took his home. He can't go back to America or Russia. What? That nigga's cooked. Yo, he'll never see his mom again. Fine ass mom.
his homeland, has literally said they have disowned Vitali, with their officials emphasizing that they are in favor of him facing justice and consequences for his actions,
That's
even warning
insane.
their people that when they travel abroad, they need to respect the local cultures and their laws. Clearly not wanting some sort of
W
blanket
Russia, though.
punishment for the actions of one imbecile, especially one who has essentially disavowed his own home country in favor of America, who has also said at this point that Vitali is not their problem. Obviously, right now, there are not nearly as many people coming into this country, and with the whole immigration situation, they likely look at Vitali like he fucked up his golden ticket. And let me just tell you
did.
guys, the Philippine prison where he is likely going to be heading pretty soon is even worse than where he is currently at.
Are you
These
serious?
prisons are described as overcrowded and unsanitary. Every night you sleep body
Oh, nah, man. What? I'm sleeping body to body. I know this nigga. I know he's a king. He's a king of the prison, bro. I'm not finna lie. He makes sure everybody, you feel me, licks his dick or
to body with a stranger. And for example, if a facility was designed to house 1,000 prisoners, they would try and squeeze 5,000 people into that space.
Nah,
This
bro.
overcrowding obviously leads to a lot of illness, disease, and in some cases even death.
A struggle for survival.
Nah, man. Bro, you can't go to other countries and fuck around, bro. Cause this sounds like hell. What?
Begins. The
Their
struggle
prisons
for
are
space,
crazy. Yo, this prison makes American prisons seem like a resort.
For air to breathe. There is no access to food or water. The prisoners must persevere in one of the most overcrowded jails in the world.
Now we don't know exactly
Now, why
when
would you
this
do
guy
this in
will
the
be
Philippines?
sentenced or what prison he will be going to. But like I said, this guy Romula really seems like he has made it his personal mission to see that they make an example out of Vitali. So I really would not be surprised if he ends up in one of the worst places they have to
He
offer.
for sure he finna end up in the most crowded jail ever. Nah, man. He's not gonna have any free time, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
And you guys also have to keep in mind that this clown already skated much worse charges here in America. So maybe this is really just bad karma finally catching up to him. But I still think the most interesting thing to see will be when he actually gets out, where he will go. Because obviously no one wants his ass back in their country, and they're not going to waste their resources to do so.
Probably gonna go to
But I
Costa
do
Rica
want to
or
know what you
something.
guys
Costa
think about
Rica,
this Vitali update down
Thailand,
below.
something like
I do
that.
think that things are really going to start heating up in this court.
Yeah, I think Vitali is fried. This is why y'all need to understand as content creators, we can't just do everything everywhere every time, bro. We gotta be smart about where we go. Vitali was obviously not smart, and that's why he's in the situation that he's in. But anyways, I'm out.